Okay, recording and recording. Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Cody Orgle coming to you guys with another video today. Today's video, I'm going to go through with you guys how I list my items, well, my used books mostly, on Amazon FBA. So we're going to use the program called Accelerlist to put all of the data into FBA and then pretty much get it ready to send it off. So I've just got my computer opened right here on Accelerlist at the moment. I'm going to show you guys how I put in all of the items there and get them ready to send out. So first off, what I do is I get my books and I put them in the box so they're ready to go, and then I weigh them to make sure that they're under the 20 kilogram limit that I have to send my books from Oz to the US. So I just make sure they're just under that 20 kilogram amount, so then I know I'm not going to go over any, and we're all good. Because I also think Amazon has, I think, don't quote me, but I think it's like 45 pounds is the max per shipment or something like that, or maybe it's 50, something like that. One time I went over it and then they were not happy with me about it. So just make sure you figure out what the limit is and to stay under it. But we have the books here ready to list. So let's jump into the computer and let's start listing. Also, if you want to check out Accelerlist, I'll have a link in the description. But I've also got my scanner here as well, plugged into the computer. So what we're going to do is click Create Batch, and we're going to get started. So all of this is set up for me. So let's create this batch. Boom. We get sent to this page. And now we're ready to start scanning your items. So let's start with the first book. Boom, scan. Okay, and this is what it does. So we have all this info right here. We have the keeper graph, so we can analyze what price would be good to list it for. Look at all that data there. And then buy cost and then condition. So I list all of mine in good condition. But what I'll do when I'm listing the book is I'll just quickly go through it, analyze its condition, and if it's under good condition, I'll list it as acceptable. That would mean maybe highlighting, maybe you know, folding marks and stuff like that. Take off the price tag, and it's ready to go. So then we'll make a separate pile here. That's all good. Then what we'll do, FBA, very good. The buy box price is at $65. So we might just match that price. So if you can just click on that, and then it will show you the profit there. This is how you see the details, so the estimated fees and all of that. Now, since I'm sending from Australia, it doesn't calculate the cost to ship it. So I have to eliminate that price at the end of it, you know, when it shows you all the profit margins. So I'll just eliminate it there at the end. But otherwise, that looks pretty good. And I think this is a higher ranked book. So as you guys can see, it's a 3.4 million rank. But it has sold in the past. As you guys see, it's made a couple of sales here. This is a year, so it sold 4 times in a year, which is not ideal. But it's just a long tail thing that I'm willing to let sit for a while. But anyway, that's all good. Then we add to batch. And this is really cool because if you're doing it like the normal way on Seller Central, like I found like each book I put in, I had to scan the book individually with my scouting app, Scoutly app, and take note of what the profit is, write down the profit or expected profit and the sales rank. And then I would create a list of my own to figure out how much profit I was going to make before I sent it off, and also the average sale rank of all the books. But this does it all for you, so it's all just like, all the data's just there for you, so you can figure it all out. And it, you know, you can list like all these books, probably, I don't know how many books I've got here, maybe like up to 25 books or so. You probably get them listed in like 20 to 30 minutes, opposed to like almost 2 hours doing it the other way. So it's a very fast process in comparison, that's for sure. Okay, scanning the next book. just quickly scroll through it. So I'm probably gonna do this live, the whole shipment with you guys. So this might be a lengthy video, but I just want you guys to get used to the whole process and understand what I'm doing here. So again, just gonna peel off this price tag. And again, this one's in a good condition. So this good, that's all good. And then FBA new, very good, good. So this book is a good rank, so it's 300,000 rank. As you guys can see from that data there, it's selling quite a lot. Buy box new, buy box good. So we might shoot for this 29 one. You could shoot for the 27, it's more realistic. And it's like 14 profit there. Okay, add to batch. See how easy this is? I love it. Scanning. This is a million rank book, but it's very high price, which is cool. Checking condition again, just to make sure no highlighting, rip pages, whatever. Good condition, eliminate price, tag. Then we go good, add to batch. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna go good, but on the inside of this page it has someone's number. So we're gonna go very good, good. Just write something like that. Has previous owner's details on the inside of the front cover. Good, 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 and then did I do 47.50? Yep. Add to batch. Next book, scan it in. Ooh. Again, just eliminating that price tag. See, this book's pretty cool. Look at that profit. The price, I mean. Okay, FBA, very good. See, new, I would probably list it a bit lower, but just for now, we're gonna chuck it up at this price and then we'll adjust the prices. Sometimes I adjust the prices when it hits the warehouses, just before it goes for sale. And then deal with it then. But for now, it's pretty good. It might skew the data though, so let's just price it realistically. I think that's a better idea. There we go. And then add to batch. Okay, so this is a really good book. It's almost 400,000 rank. I would probably list it, that's a good FBA price right there. You don't want to list it too, like this is a good idea, like this is something to consider when selling FBA. If it's like a pretty decent rank, like 390,000, you don't want to list it like at $54 used, like the very lowest price, because it's going to sell fairly quickly, not quick, but fairly quickly. So you might as well just shoot for a little longer, you know, tail price tag at that $69.99 FBA, and it's still under the new prices. So that's more realistic for FBA, and you get higher profits, which is awesome. Good condition. Then just go over the book, boom, all good. Eliminate that price tag. This is going to be a bit repetitive, but it is what it is. Add to batch. Next book. Right, so as you guys can see, just quickly, we've got some data here from Accelerlist here. We have a net profit margin, then we have an average sales rank, estimated weight, total products, and the SKUs. Okay, so this I'm gonna list maybe as good still, but it has some writing on inside the book. Okay, this is a good example here. So, okay, this is a very high ranked book. I didn't know this. Oh. What we might do is we'll just click over to Keeper, just look into this data here. So, as you guys can see, the new price is very low for this book at $38, and it's very high ranked and it hasn't sold. So this is something that I'm just gonna actually chuck to the side because it's just simply not worth sending in for me. So we'll cancel that one. I guess it happens sometimes. Scan this one in. Okay, 300,000. We have new at 27, like new at 25. So we'll just go for the 25 there. And then go good. Quickly have another look. Yep. Good. But it also has like a bit of a cut in this front. The front page there, so we'll just note that. It's no big deal. So this is a really light book, that's why I'm willing to take, you know, less profit margins on this one, but we're looking at average price, very good. Yeah, $18.99 is where it's at, good condition. Again, this one is a similar book that has the top corner cut out again. It's just someone's details they've cut out, I guess, before they got rid of the book. So, top. Add that to batch. So what I might do, just to save the length of this video, because when I think about it, I don't really want to make too long of a video because I'm not sure people will want to stick around to watch it. But what I will do, make sure you get rid of that stuff, is just cut through to when I've gotten through most of these books and I'm just nearing the end of listing this shipment, and I'll check back with you guys. So just rushed through those books. I'm on my last book at the moment, and I also just wanted to quickly mention something here. So this book is about a 200,000 rank, so it's a fairly quick selling book. Now, there's someone here who's competing with the merchant fulfilled prices at around this $35 mark. Now, I just wanted to jump in here and say something that maybe it's worth actually going not for that cheapest FBA, because they're probably going to sell out, especially sending from Australia. Like, it's about a week or so leeway until it gets into the warehouse. like by the time it gets in, that book is probably already going to sell, especially with that rank. So it's probably better off shooting for a larger number like that, and then it also just helps raise those profit margins, obviously. And then you're competing with an average condition book when this one is in like very good, but I'm just gonna list it as good anyway. I'll just peel off this sticker. This one. But yeah, I just thought I'd just quickly mention that. But yeah guys, we have pretty much listed. The reason why I said that as well is because this book has sold in the past for around that $50 mark, as you guys can see with that down green line there. And then the price has just gone down and it's sold quite a lot lately. But yeah, it's only because I can see in the past that it has sold for around 50 before. That's why I think it's realistic to ask for that price. But anyway, that's all good. And boom, that's our last book listed for this shipment, guys. So what you guys will see is our data right here. So we have a net profit of $1,235. Now we have to eliminate, this is US dollars too, 5. So it's $1,763 profit. Then we'll just have to eliminate the $207 to send express post in. So the profit for this shipment is looking like $1,556.26, which is pretty darn good. So I'm going to show you guys what we do next. So I just click on preview shipment plans here. So we click on create shipment and the batch. And now if we go over to our Amazon Seller Central, we'll be able to see right here, this is the shipment. It has just loaded here on under the manage FBA shipments page. So now what we'll do is we'll download the SKU list. So this is what Amazon likes you to do. They like you to print off a list of all of your books, and then you put that in the box with the books. So it looks all mungled up like this, but it seems to work when I print it off like this. So I'm just going to print that. And also we're going to click on work on shipment. Now with the Accelerlist, I seem to not be able to add in my own Australian address from the from address, like where I'm sending it from. So I just put in the address of the warehouse that I always send it to, which is 250 Emerald Drive in Illinois or wherever it is. And I just always put that in here, so then I can come to this step later, and then I go in and change it to my actual address. So now that's all updated. We select small parcel delivery, carrier. I normally do FedEx, DHL Express, sorry, even though it is Oz Post. And then I select everything in one box. These are all of the items that we've put in. And then what we do is we put in the box details. So we put in the weight of the box and its dimensions. But before we do that, we have to do one more step. Back to the units, under review shipment contents, and click on like the button that says review and modify units. Then we have all of our units here. I don't know why this is listed here with 3. Luckily I caught that, but we only have 2 of those books. So anyway, just go through here and make sure everything's all good. And then what we're going to do is print the labels. So we're going to print the labels that we are going to stick over the top of the existing barcode on the book. So they look like this. These are it. So we're just going to print these off. So guys, what I did is I printed off this items list just to fix up, because I had too many quantities for one item, but that's now fixed. So it's going to go in this box, and we have also put the labels on the back of every single book that we have here. So they're all on there ready to go. We're going to pack all the books into the box, get the dimensions and the weight for the box, put it into Amazon, and then we'll go from there. when packing the box, a thing I like to do is pack the hardcover books right at the bottom. I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. And then I have the spine facing outwards instead of like that way. I have it that way. And yeah, and then I put the softer books like in the middle if I can, and then put more hardcovers on the top, just to add that little bit more protection. Ready to go, we've packaged it up, and yeah, we're gonna put it in. So it weighed 19.1 kilograms. Again, I just quickly guys, I also, because I added one extra book than I should have, the book was like the $100 profit book. I eliminated like the profit margins off that, and that's how much it's looking like for this shipment here. So it's almost 1,600 Australian dollars profit, then take away that $200 to ship it out. So it'll be 1,400 profit. Okay, anyway, let's go to 19.1 kilograms in pounds. For 42.1, we'll just go 42.5. We'll go 0.2, 42.2, and then we'll measure the box up. So we've got, it's just, I have to do the conversions. 42 centimeters in pounds, in inches. 16.6, 16.6. Height, say 30. And a half, 12, and then 32. $12.6. Boom. Okay, so that's our box done. Confirm, we hit confirm. And then all we have to do next is print off the postage label. So let's print that off now. So you just make sure to print off that package label and then stick it on the box. If you're sending from Australia, shout out to Nathan who left a comment on my previous videos about declaration forms, custom forms and all that kind of stuff. So the way to do this, you used to be able to just fill out a form like this, but because AusPost now, like if you take this into them, you have to, they type in like all your details manually and you're just standing there in line for a very long time. But to combat that, you go to AusPost, prepaid customs declaration. I'll have a link for this down below. You select your country, we're going to the States, and this is the process here. It's very simple. You complete the form online, nothing to be scared about, it's just simple, you know, information. And then they'll scan it through and you pay it at the counter, very easy. So the way to get started is you just put in all your details, where you're sending it to, and then also the description of the item, how much it weighs, the value of it, and that's it pretty much. And then you select gift or whatever, and then it doesn't contain any dangerous goods or anything, so you're all good. And then return to sender, and then continue, easy. So yeah, that's pretty simple. And then that's pretty much all you have to do. And if you're sending like within the USA, you don't have to worry about this. And that is pretty much it for today's video. Hope you got some value out of it. I am going to go down to the post office and send this off. But also I just wanted to quickly say, this is a really cool way to make some extra income because it's kind of a set and forget method. All you have to do is worry about getting the books and sending them off and then sit back and collect the profits. I really like it because you don't have to be present every time you get a sale to send out an item like you do on eBay. It's kind of laid back, and it's sort of my direction that I'm going in towards creating a sort of a time freedom lifestyle where, you know, I'm still making income, but I'm not putting in time to make the income, if you know what I mean. I'm sort of leveraging time in a way. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on, and I really like this income method, it's really cool. But hopefully you guys got some value from it again, and give me a thumbs up. And also comment down below if you have any other FBA questions or any other questions like that. I'll make sure to get back to you. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.